Okay, this is not a blog. Just I'm responding to something. I want to respond to something going on, a discussion going on the School of Thought board, and I need to verbalize it. I can't get my point across in text, so I'll probably just take this down every couple of days or whatever. But this is not a blog. Neek asked the question: can industry rappers come over and do what the battle rappers do? Now, the generic answer to that is yes, they can. If you can rap, you can battle rap. Soulja Boy can rap. He could come over and battle rap. You know what I'm saying? If you could physically, if you're not paralyzed, you could physically raise your hands up and throw a punch. You could have a fist fight. That don't mean you'll do well in a fist fight or not, or even just not getting thoroughly embarrassed in a fist fight. You know what I'm saying? So I think the question is not can they, but how well would they do is I think the real question. It's a little bit like taking a street fighter and putting him in the MMA world. I think you take a kid from the street fighting, tough, just a tough kid, had to fight on his block every day, daily, weekly, whatever, can take a punch, throw a punch, just a tough kid, and put him in the MMA world. How well would he do? It depends on that kid, that individual, what he's made of. You may put him in the MMA world with a little bit of training. He takes to the training. He takes to it like a fish in water. Bam. You know what I'm saying? And now he's an MMA fighter. Tough street fighting kid and an MMAer now. Or you may take that kid, put him in the MMA world, and he can't wrap his mind around Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and shit. He's used to throwing and taking punches. And so when his opponent shoots on him and puts an arm bar on him, he's fucked. He don't know how to react to it. He's screwed. He's not an MMAer. He's just a tough street kid. It depends on the kid. If you take Kanye West, Kanye West is the man. He's Jesus. He's used to being on stage in front of thousands of people where they chant Jesus. Multi-millionaire, never hears no, surrounded by yes men. You ain't got the answer, Sway. Sway was not in that interview. Sway was not disrespecting him or even criticizing him. Kanye West just perceived criticism and lost his shit. He couldn't handle perceived criticism even. You ain't got the answer, Sway. So if you take Kanye West out of his world where he's the fucking man and put him in front of a Lux or a Hollow who goes at his fucking throat about Kim Kardashian is a ridiculous smut, Ray J, you run up on these paparazzis and Taylor Swift, you ain't running up on me now, I'll fuck you up. You wear them faggot skirts, how's Kanye gonna react to this shit? You know what I'm saying? Hey, it may not be a problem. May let it roll right off his back and go straight back at him. He may go cry in a fucking car and slit his wrists because he can't handle it. He's not used to hearing anything negative at all. So all this super negative shit that's true, that's honest, he may not be able to fucking take. It may fuck with him on a personal level and he can't take it. It depends on who he is and his heart, what he's made up of. You know what I'm saying? The writing song, the industry creating and writing song, the writing process for the industry is writing songs about whatever you're inspired to do is a completely different process than I'm gonna take your fucking head off because I'm better at this than you. The battle writing process is an apple, and the fucking writing a song process is an orange. You know what I mean? Now that depending on the person, may be able to do both. You know what I mean? Or you may only be able to grow the oranges and not be able to grow the apples, no matter what you do. And if I had to come up with it, so it all depends on the individual. If I had to come up with a number, I would probably say 25% of, a quarter, a fourth of all industry cats could come over to the battle world and shine. And I would probably say that same number applies to battle rappers that could come over to the industry and shine. Probably a fourth of all of them. You know what I mean? And I got no scientific data to back that number up. That's just some shit I threw out there. But yeah, the answer, yes, they can. But I think it depends on who they are, and it's probably more of them couldn't come over and shine over here than would come over here and shine. That's my thoughts.